on Saturday. How are you feeling after it?
Good. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, no, good. Obviously got the 2 points. Things to work on, things to clean up. Heading into this week and these next 2 rounds, but overall happy with the result.
Massive game for yourself, Cogger, Gags, heaps of guys sort of really turning up and out. Is this a sign of what you guys are hoping to do in the next 2 weeks as well?
Definitely. I think a lot of boys have been performing well over the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. For different reasons. Obviously, we know what's ahead of us. We know what we need to do, and I think, it's good to see, I guess, leaders, stepping up and performing.
And for yourself, you've been back now for 6, 7 weeks from the foot injury. How are you feeling in your game? And do you feel like you're really hitting your straps now and your full capacity?
I think I'm getting better each week since the injury. It was unfortunate I missed that 10-week block. I think I'm just working on things, trying to prepare as best as I can, but definitely, I guess, trending in the right direction.
And the next 2 weeks are pretty much do or die. How do you guys prepare for that? Are you thinking differently? Are you keeping things the same? What's different in preparation?
I think our prep has been pretty consistent, which is good. Obviously, the intensity probably just lifts a little bit. The emphasis on a few things was probably brought to our attention a little bit more, but I think the processes are all the same. I think when you get onto the field, it's just leave nothing in the tank.
One of those things was, the sort of the starts where you guys have been coming a bit undone in some games. How do you fix that and make sure you're going in without the nerves, without the jitteriness that we sort of saw on Saturday?
Yeah, we definitely did start that way. I thought probably our opening 10, 15 probably wasn't where we needed it to be, and I guess the positive is we flipped that around and we got through that period. I think it's hard. I think it's about leaders just keeping the group present, nailing what we have to do in preparation, and making sure that we start, steely and tough, and through that start, that'll set up the game for us.
One of those leaders is Frez, who's obviously out now for this weekend. Who are you sort of expecting to step up into his place, or is it sort of like a group thing? Everyone sort of steps up and drives forward this weekend.
Definitely a group thing. I think I'm not too sure who will fill his jersey, but no doubt they'll do their role. With him being out of the team, it's definitely a collective that'll sort of fill that spot, I guess.
It's not great to lose personnel, but you'd be proud of the team you have recently, and other players have stepped up, and it happened again against the Bunnies as well. It must be nice to know that, there is that resilience amongst the larger playing group.
Definitely, I think over the year or over the last couple of years, I reckon that's probably been our strength in a sense. Is whenever our team's really backs against the wall during a game, we've sort of come through those periods pretty well. And it is unfortunate to lose both back rowers, but the boys that stepped up did a great job, and no doubt they'll do the same thing this weekend.
Adam was saying overall he was impressed, but he said there were some ugly bits there. Other than the start, what else do you think he's referring to? What do you want to see from the team moving forward?
I think it would be the start that he's referring to. I don't think we nailed the start. I thought we were loose in our contact, and that's largely a big portion of the game. Was winning the ruck, and I feel like we lost that at the start. It's probably going to be a focus for us moving forward. A big focus for us has been our discipline as well. I think that was all right over the weekend, but moving into his last 2, hopefully more games, those things have to be sharp. So just getting that process right.
Titans at home this weekend. How do you feel about that type of game?
Excited. Anytime you're back home, wearing the mining jersey is a special round for us. Mining means so much to this town, which means it means a lot to us as a club and as a team. And I think it's 2 p.m. on Sunday. There's probably no better time to play footy here in the Hunter. So no doubt, they'll be supporting us. There'll be a lot of people there supporting us, and we're excited by that.
Callan, you obviously need some results to go your way to get into the finals. One of those results was yesterday when Cronulla won. Does that give everyone a bit of a boost?
Yes, I think so. Well, I definitely was smiling on the couch. So, I watched that game. Obviously happy with the result. We still have to control what we can control. We've got 2 games ahead of us. We know what we need to do there, and we're excited by that challenge. yeah, I don't know what else needs to be done, to be honest, moving forward. But I know that we can control. All we can control is what we can do on the weekend. So that's our focus. That's where our heads are at.
And obviously there's an Australian team picked at the end of the year for those Pacific Championships. Do you give yourself a shot at getting picked this year?
I'm not really thinking about that, to be honest. Been hopeful in previous years, but I can't control what happens there. Just want to perform well, prep well, and now these last 2 games.